Welcome to Shep Talk and my review of Kalki 2898 AD.
कहते हैं कि भगवान के अंदर पूरी सृष्टि होती है, आपके अंदर तो भगवान है।
बस बहुत हो गया।
गए और कितने मौके मिले तुम्हें, पर इंसान ना बदले ना बदलेंगे।
Kalki was written and directed by Nag Ashwin, stars Parabas as Baurava, Emtaba Bakan as Ashwattham, Kamal Hassan as Supreme Yaskin, Deepka Padkuan as Sum 80, and Disha Patani as Roxy. Kalki 2898 has a runtime of 3 hours. Quick synopsis. Set in the futuristic city of Kasi, the world is on the brink of change as Lord Vishnu's avatar emerges to wage war against the forces of darkness. First of all, guys, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who recommended Kalki 2898 AD. This movie is right up my alley. An epic sci-fi action film, and I'm finally glad I got around to watching it. Apologies for the delay. I've been working through other recommendations, but we're here now, and wow, this movie did not disappoint. It's rare for a 3-hour movie to hold my attention from start to finish without any distractions. But Kalki managed to do just that. Even though I didn't grasp all the deep lore and mythology, but thanks to everyone who provided some background information on this movie, I never felt lost. The overarching story was clear. The narrative never got muddled, despite the many characters and subplots, a common pitfall in films like this. Now the performances. Where do I even start? The acting across the board was fantastic. But one standout for me was Roxy. Although she didn't get much screen time as I would have liked, her dynamic with Baharava was great, and she more than held her own. Speaking of Baharava, Parabas did an amazing job. His charisma, especially in the early scene where he's bantering Buji while fighting bounty hunters, gave me major Guardians of the Galaxy Peter Quill vibes in the best of ways. And the fight between Baharava and Ashwatthama was another highlight. Both characters had their moments to shine, and the choreography was top-notch. Amak Bakana as Ashwatthama might be my favorite, though. His character arc from disgrace to becoming the guardian of the Mother of God was really powerful. The special effects on him were incredible. What could have easily looked cheap instead felt polished and well integrated into the world. And speaking of the world, the cinematography was outstanding. You truly felt immersed in this dystopian resource-depleted setting, where every shot contributes to the atmosphere of decay and oppression. Despite how common large-scale productions are these days, I'm still amazed when a movie can create such a lived-in, believable world. The action sequences are a major highlight as well. As I mentioned, the fight with the bounty hunters was fun to watch, but the climax, without giving away spoilers, was an intense, heart-pounding experience. Just when you think you know how it will end, the film throws a curveball, keeping you on the edge of your seat. There was also one character reveal I saw coming, but instead of feeling predictable, I found myself cheering for it to happen. Now on to some of my nitpicks of the movie. While most of the action was well executed, I do have to point out some of the fight choreography. There were several instances where it was obvious that the actors were missing their punches or strikes. Normally this wouldn't bother me, as fight scenes often use clever editing or angles to hide this, but it was noticeable enough here to be distracting at times. As much as I praise the cinematography, I also have to mention the CGI. For about 90% of the film, the effects were fantastic. However, there were a few background scenes where the quality dipped, and you could tell the production was trying to mask some less than stellar CGI. It didn't take away too much from the experience, but it was noticeable in certain moments. Overall, Kalki 2898 AD is a fantastic sci-fi epic with a compelling story and strong performances. It is yet another reminder that the United States does not have a monopoly on making great films. At 3 hours long, this movie still manages to keep you engaged throughout, which is no small feat. And with at least one more installment on the way, I'm fully on board for what's next. If you haven't seen it yet, do yourself a favor, head over to Netflix and give it a watch. With all that being said though, Shep Talk gives Kalki 2898 AD 5 Sheps out of 5. If you liked what you see here, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel out greatly, and I do truly appreciate everyone. And if you did like this video, please, hit one of these videos up here. help with that Google Analytics for me. Thank you. But guys, that is all I have time for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.